Hi. Yeah, I've lost my wife. Um, she's busy again this week on some stuff with her mother's funeral. But we got an amazing passage this week. Absolutely stunning passage. It's from John 15 and it starts at verse 5. I want to go back to last week. Um, Paul Siepel spoke in church and the passage, as Andy did, was on the fruits of the Spirit. An aspect Paul brought out, which I'd never noticed before, was a bit immediately afterwards. Against these things there is no law. So these gifts, sorry, not gifts. They're not gifts, they're fruits. These fruits, which are the outworking of our relationship with God, for the work of the Holy Spirit in our lives, these nine fruits, there's no law against those things. And we started that Sunday service in church with kingdom, the word kingdom. The song was all about kingdom. And for me, the two things linked. We are living in a kingdom which has no laws against. No laws whatsoever against these fruits of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, faithfulness, humility, kindness, self-control, and I've forgotten the rest. But there are nine fruits that Paul talks about. No, yeah, Paul talked about. Yeah, it was a letter to Paul. Sorry, I'm rambling. Um, but we're in a kingdom. In that kingdom. We've been brought into that kingdom by the death of Jesus on the cross, by his resurrection. Been brought into this amazing kingdom where all of these wonderful, glorious fruits working out in our lives, the Holy Spirit living us, working us out. We're in that kingdom. No wonder the world struggles. No wonder the world is against the church and against, because love is what the church wants, the world wants. Peace, joy, humility, maybe not. Humility is one of those difficult ones. Self control. They look at that, and some of those they want, but some of them don't. And today's passage just reiterates that relationship. So I'm going to start. Obviously, I'm reading the good news this week, and it's on my phone, so I can look at you and look past it and phone. And it starts, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will bear much fruit, for you can do nothing without me. It's that picture, the vine. I always had this picture of vines being massive, long things on the side of buildings until we had a month in the Beaujolais region of France. And there, the vines there don't grow more than about 5 foot high because you've got the fruit is harvested, the grapes are harvested by tractors which look like tractors. So the tractor is up here and the stilts coming down here, and in between the two, they harvest. They harvest the fruits with this. And so that you've got these gnarled old vines down the bottom with new growth, and they only allow them to grow a certain height. And so vines can be different wherever they are in the world, not long, but the most they're short. So here we go back to this. I am the vine and you are the branches, those who remain in me. And that's this relationship we have. We have been joined through the death of Jesus Christ and the resurrection of Jesus Christ into this kingdom, into this vine, into this. We have a shepherd, the good shepherd. All of those images that we've got about this kingdom and about relationship. And I'm just going to read this passage now because it is stunning and it links back, obviously, to last week. Whoever does not remain in me is thrown out like a branch and dries up, snip off. Such branches are gathered up and thrown into the fire where they're burnt. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, then you will ask anything you wish, and you shall have it. That's immense. You know, as a kid, hearing that in church, and you will ask for anything you wish, and you shall have it. Wow. Okay, I want a New England kit. I want I miss obviously being in it, a self-egotistical child. I miss the first step. If you remain in me, relationship. This is the wishes actually flow out of living in this relationship. These are not wishes we pull out of the wishes which are based on our ego or wishes which are these are wishes which come through this relationship. They're, if you like, fruits of the relationship. And you shall have it. My Father's glory is shown by your bearing much fruit, and in this way you become my disciples. I love you. No, okay, I love you, but not in this way. I love you just as the Father loves me. Remain in my love. Andy, remain in the love that Jesus has for you. Remain as a branch, as part of the vine. Love. And that was a fruit of the Spirit last week. If you obey my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have obeyed my Father's commands and remain in his love. Up we go. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you. Wow. Divine joy in us. Joy that's unspeakable, joy that's way beyond anything our minds can conceive. Joy. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. My commandment is this: love one another just as I love you. The greatest love a person can have for his friends is to give his life for them. And you are my friends if you do what I command you. I do not call you servants any longer, because servants do not know what their master is doing. Instead, I call you friends, because I have told you everything I've heard from the Father. I did not choose you. Sorry, you did not choose me. I chose you and appointed you to go and bear much fruit, the kind of fruit that endures. And so the Father will give you whatever you ask of him in my name. Here we have this wonderful picture of a relationship that Jesus had with the Father. And that's the relationship that we've been brought into. The picture of the vine. We are grafted in. We're just linked in. Amazing. See, it's a picture. I know it's a picture. It's only a picture. Because the reality is so much more than I can understand. And Jesus knows that. That's why he's using these pictures that are from the world around the people he was talking. They know the connectivity. They know chopping off branches. Vineyards, part of their everyday life. Vineyards everywhere. There are lots and lots of vineyards in Israel. Israeli wine's really nice. If you're driving on roads in Israel, not that you'd be able to drive a tree now as you used to, but I've driven up near Hebron. And there they are, grapes on the side of the road. Everywhere you go, the grapes are on the side of the road. You don't buy them because if you're a Westerner like me, you'll have tourist trots as a result of buying them. They are, the grapes are everywhere on the side of the road. So it's an image that the people of Israel, people of Jesus' time, would know all about. The challenge to me is all the way through that. Remain in me, and you will bear much fruit. Right. Ciao.